and welcome back to Page 3 Hot Topics. We are joined by the panel today. Welcome. There is a lot to discuss this week. We've got Strictly Come Dancing. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's past its sell-by date. Is it one of those shows that just needs to stop now? And then we're also going to be talking about themed weddings. Is this something that you would be interested in partaking in? Maybe you had one yourself. Maybe you did a Game of Thrones thing or something. Let us know in the comments. Is it tacky? Is it not? We want to know. And plastic surgery. Should there be rules and laws in place for plastic surgery if there's not already? Chloe is having a bit of technical issues, work from home. You think after 2 years, Chloe, after a pandemic, that you get work from home issues sorted? But no. Okay then. Right. Well, let's kick things off with plastic
guys.
surgery. Chloe.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. We're live.
Great. Okay, great.
Good.
Sorry about that.
Okay. There is a bit of echo, so if you don't mind, just popping your volume off just for a sec. There's a bit of an echo. Hopefully, we can sort that back out of the live with our producer behind the scenes. Technical issues. So sorry. But should there be a law in place to stop surgeons going too far with plastic surgery? Jess, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I think there should be, but I don't know how they would regulate that. I don't know how they would do it. Maybe they should do like body dysmorphia and mental health checks on people before they go ahead and do it. Then think of how much money that industry would lose. But yes, I do think that there should be definitely sanctions because some people have just gone too far.
Do you know anyone who's personally been affected by having plastic surgery who now in hindsight has regretted doing so?
Not personally, no, but I know it exists. Like definitely a lot of people getting reconstructive stuff, but personally, no. I think the people that I know that have had surgery are really happy. Yeah. But there's definitely people out there that aren't, right?
Good. Okay then. That is a very good viewpoint there. Kate, what do you think about this then?
I've always had the viewpoint that kind of whatever makes you happy, but I've obviously saw how much work this guy's had done, how different he looks. I do think there needs to be laws in place, but I think you'd never find a surgeon in the UK who would do this. They're all going abroad, so I don't really know how that would work. And I agree with what Jess said about, body dysmorphia is like a big thing, but how would they implement that as well? So it's a difficult one.
Yeah, it is a really difficult one. Chloe, have you ever been tempted by plastic surgery through social media?
Never.
No.
Never.
And why is that?
I just think like you're gonna grow old one day, and like I don't know, like will it all look the same? Will it last? And it's the money costing of it, keeping it up. I just think never. No, and in case it goes wrong, I feel like it'd go wrong on me.
Okay, yeah. So you're worried about that. I mean, obviously, this is the end of the spectrum, right? Like this isn't just like a small surgery. This is piercings, tattoos. This is trying to create dehumanizing yourself essentially to try and make yourself
that is so scary.
Whether it like but it is basically to try and look like an alien essentially.
Oh God, is so
what
creepy.
Some people are trying to do. Kate, I'm going to get your answer anyway, but do you think it's a step too far?
I do think it's a step too far. But I guess if he wants to look like an alien, I don't know who done this work, like what surgeon has done this. I really don't agree with it. Also, I read he wants to amputate his leg, but I don't really see how that's in relation to an alien anyway. So it just seems like, is it a lot reaction based now?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, it definitely is a unique look. I mean, Jess, you've said before, look, if it makes people happy and they're happy with their body and it's no one else's, opinion really to what they do with their body and what plastic surgery and stuff they have, it's no one else's place to say. But in this instance, do you think it is?
I mean, yeah, just because we think I think that is petrifying. But I don't know, like he's not hurting anyone. So as weird as it is, yeah, I guess it is. God knows. If they've got the money and they're not hurting anyone or themselves, I suppose let them crack on. But it's like, what are your intentions looking like that? Like, do you deliberately want to evoke fear in people? Like, that's good. But what can I say?
Most of them just do it, I think, to get famous and get like loads of followers and stuff, and so people like loads of views and stuff.
And
do you know
also,
what I mean?
like, he's picked up a whole load of media attention. But Chloe, do you think it's irresponsible?
Yeah, 100%. I just think like that surely can't be good for his health as well. All that on his face, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know the research, but I can't imagine it'd be very good for your mental health either.
No.
Kate, if you were lobbying in the government to try and have laws on plastic surgery, what law would you put into place?
Okay, so not being allowed to advertise it, on television and stuff. However, that would be a bit difficult because a lot of influencers advertise it now.
Yeah.
They should have to put that obviously it's a partnership, but that is a law on Instagram now. I'd mainly put like not advertising it, on television and stuff, and not having special offers that's gonna, encourage people to get it. There was once on Groupon, they did like a breast augmentation a few years ago, and I think they banned it off Groupon after that. So
okay, interesting. Jess, do you agree, or do you think that offers and stuff you think that won't make people's change their mind about whether they get plastic surgery or not?
I mean, people will still seek it out, but I think there should be like 18 plus. Even like there's a really famous place in Turkey that everyone goes to.
Yeah, there is. I think Katie Price has frequented it a few times.
Yeah.
I think that they shouldn't be able to. I think they should have like an 18 plus Instagram, or maybe like a 25 and over Instagram or something, because they only show such a small percentage of their work, and I think they're quite renowned for things going Pete on and things like BBLs. I think the last time I checked, which was probably like over a year ago, it was 1 in 3,000 people died from complications. And that, I don't know if it's up or down, but at the time, I was like, I think it's a huge statistic. So stuff like that, I think, needs to be in like bold print. The same way with smoking, it's like should be assessed.
But obviously smoking's been around for a lot longer, so people have seen the after effects and stuff, and therefore that's when the smoking, we see on packets now stuff. They've stopped like selling 10 cigarettes in a packet now a few years back, didn't they? And obviously no smoking indoors, etc. in the UK. Chloe, anything else that you would add onto your laws and rules for plastic surgery?
Yeah, I just think they should share more, like when it's gone wrong more. They should share it out, put it on social media and show others that like this could happen to you, and maybe others could think a bit more to get it done. And definitely higher up the age. It shouldn't be, how old do you have to be to get plastic surgery?
You have to be 18.
Oh, it shouldn't be 18. It should be like 25 or 30. Like definitely not 18. Like you're still a kid really at 18. Like no, I don't agree on 18.
Yeah, 18. But I don't know the all for the different procedures and stuff, and obviously different places which do offer.
Oh, that's so scary.
Will have different terms and conditions. But yeah, that's a big difference. Chloe, the one on the well, they are the same person. The guy on the left.
Yeah, Pan, I was about to say he's a proper salt, but not anymore. He would be a bit of me. Pan, when I'm in the club, he would be someone I'd definitely go for, the one in the vest. What's the matter with the bloke? Like, he was a good looking chap, and now he's like, it's like a horror movie.
I mean, it's a personal preference, isn't it? It's a personal preference. But there we go.
But no,
that is definitely a transformation Tuesday for you. So let's have a look at the poll then and see what you guys thought at home about plastic surgery. Do you think there should be more restrictions in place to stop people going over the top? OTT with plastic surgery. Yes, 100%. So there we go. That is renowned yes. And I think we're all agreed on that front, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Good. Okay then, well, I'm sure there'll be lots more Daily Star weird news and transformation stories on the site. We do seem to be doing them every day on the lifestyle section at the moment, so do pop on there and have a look. We also put them on our Instagram stories too. But the second topic that we're going to talk about is hot pants. When should you stop wearing hot pants? I think we've had this conversation about a year ago now, and it was to do with pigtails.
we did.
When is too old to wear pigtails? It is a bit of a weird one, but this one's about hot pants. Now, I have to say, personally, I think she looks sensational.
Yeah.
And she's got better pins than me. So you know what? Fair play to her. But would you let your mum or your nan go out in hot pants, Chloe?
Never in a million years.
Why?
My nan don't look like that.
What? She's watching this.
I know.
No, my nan don't look like that. Definitely, it's a no from me, girls.
Okay, so that's a no. Jess,
I'm not being funny, but not many people's nan looks like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, that, you know what? Fair enough. But then also on that same note, you know, everyone's body, they can do what they like with it. They can dress how they like. Some would say. Jess, would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, yeah, just go for it.
Is there an age cutoff though for you? Like, when would you say, come on now, you're XYZ, that's enough of the hot pants?
Never, I don't think. I just say crack on. Yeah, definitely.
Kate, what do you
I agree.
think?
I think she looks great, and you know, if someone wants to wear hot pants, good on them. So
yeah, okay, fine. I mean, sensational.
Yeah,
sensational. She looks fantastic, and I'm sure she'd be a hit with lots and lots of people. So you'd let your nans go out in hot pants, Kate and Jess. Chloe, you wouldn't let your nan go out in hot pants?
No, I wouldn't.
At what age would you say would you restrict your nan from saying, well, hold on, nan, that's too much, or a family member?
Now.
But what age would they be?
60, I'd say.
60.
Yeah, that's just.
But in hot weather like this, Chloe.
Yeah, but if they
wear hot pants.
but my nan, bless her, I love her to bits, but she ain't got legs like that.
Your poor nan. Your poor nan.
She don't look like that.
Okay, all right then. Well, that's enough about hot pants then. And let's move on then into the Strictly Come Dancing lineup.
Woo!
People have slammed the Strictly Come Dancing lineup yesterday. They're saying they're running out of celebs.
Can I just say, when will I be famous? My baby's on it. My baby's on it.
But I mean, they've got a good mix. We've got the classic soap stars, former X Factor stars, now singers, former boy band members. I mean, they've really, you know, they've ticked boxes, as it were. But people are saying, look, we've had it all now. It's time to give it a bit of a rest. But we do know that this is a hit with your nan, Chloe. You said this before.
Yeah.
Are you bored by this, Jess, now?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I would never watch it. I've never watched it a day in my life, but I don't think the lineup's particularly bad. I like Fleur-East. I think she's really sweet. I don't know who anyone else on the thing actually is. I bought past from the street, but I like Fleur-East. But it's not my cup of tea. I just would never, ever watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, people love it. So keep checking out the celebrities and see. I was about to say Z-listers, but they're not even Z-listers. So yeah, keep checking out the celebs.
This is true. Kate, we've not heard you speak about Strictly before, so do let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, I quite like it. I actually went to see it live a few years ago at the end.
Oh my goodness, we've got a
Strictly fan.
Yeah, so I don't really recognise many people this year. I will probably watch it. I do prefer Dancing on Ice, I'm not going to lie. I think they have more famous people on it as well, usually. But I might give it a watch, you know, if I'm at home bored on a Saturday. Is it Saturday night?
I think the results show is on a Sunday, but that's pre-recorded on a Saturday.
But I love the dancing. It's a fun show to watch. So
it is a fun show to watch. They've got fabulous outfits. Chloe, though, would you say that it's just past its sell-by date now? You know, we really want to see some Hollywood stars.
Well, it's not past its sell date now. It used to be. Not now. Matt Goss is on it. I love the bloke. I'll be definitely tuning in, Pan. I've never tuned in all my life.
That's the thing.
yeah.
If they get the right stars who've got massive fan bases, and that just gets their viewers up because they're
I'll
obsessed.
be voting for Mr. Goss. He liked one of my pictures, so yeah, if he definitely get a vote from me, Pan. Yeah, he knows what my DMs are as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be definitely watching. Yeah.
Jess, who will be getting your vote?
Fleur. I like Flurry.
Yeah, Fleur's lovely. Kate, who will be getting your vote?
Is there one from Coronation Street on there or something? Which one's the one from Corrie or
Kim.
EastEnders?
Kim. She used to be on Corrie, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's the one. Probably her.
Yeah, she's now married to an army man. But yeah, there we go. All right then. So that is our Strictly chat done and dusted. But let's have a look at the poll and see what you guys thought. Will you be watching Strictly Come Dancing this year? This is obviously to the Daily Style page 3 audience, but it was a resounding no with 57%.
Oh.
But yes, 42%. So it's not all downhill.
Yeah, I don't think many old people use Twitter though, so probably that's why.
But who you class as old, Chloe, might not be that old actually. She won't even let your nan wear hot pants. So there we go. All right then. Well, is it tacky? Is it not tacky? Is it quite sweet? We're going to talk about themed weddings. I personally love a theme. Would I have a theme for my wedding? Probably not. But there we are. That's just my personal opinion. There's a Disney wedding. I know you were saying how much you love Disney, Chloe, before.
Yes.
But it's one thing to like it and love it, and it's another to have a wedding about it and finding somebody who'd be happy with having a themed wedding too. Kate, thoughts on themed weddings?
Yeah, a lot of fun. I'd love to go to one. Would I have one? Probably not. There's not anything I really love enough to have one, even though I like Harry Potter and stuff. I don't love it that much to have a wedding on it. So, but I'd like to go to one.
But you'd like to go to one. You'd like to be a guest at one. I agree. I think you'd also be able to have an excuse to spend a lot of money on your fancy dress outfit, wouldn't you? If it was themed. Whereas
looks like you're all coming to mine then.
So, Chloe, do you want a themed wedding?
Yeah, so bad at Disneyland. All the characters, the princesses, the dream dress, 100% Disneyland Paris, all like the music playing. I want it all fairy tale in the castle. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Okay. All right then. So you've got a Disney wedding. So you're one in the 3 in 10 who do want a themed wedding. Disneyland Paris might be expensive. Just saying. To rent out Disneyland Paris, I can imagine that won't come cheap. But we're here for it. Jess, would you have a themed wedding like Game of Thrones, for example?
No, I don't like anything enough. I don't have any like interests like that really. So no, I wouldn't. Sadly, maybe like a beach themed, like a wedding at the beach, and then have it like beach vibes. But no, I wouldn't have a themed anything.
Right. Okay. So beach vibes, sort of like boho chic.
Yeah. If that's still like a thing, by the time
I mean, sort of.
Yeah, I would do that, but I don't have. If my partner really loved something, and they were paying and they were going to do it nicely, maybe it depends on what it was. I don't.
So Game of Thrones. Do you think that's tacky?
I guess it's just like winter themed, isn't it? Like Tudor, like furs and winter. That's really not my thing. Like really not.
Well, I don't think that's my thing either.
Like big furs and meats and red wine. No, I wouldn't.
Same.
So joked. Okay, Kate, what do you think about this theme, for instance?
Kate would have that wedding. I don't know why.
Like a space wedding. What theme is this? I don't understand.
Is that like Shrek or something? It's all green.
She looks like Fiona.
Yeah. But
With the red hair and the green and
I probably wouldn't have it, but it looks like a lot of fun.
So would you say that that themed weddings are tacky then, Kate?
It depends which theme it is and how
So-
well you do it.
Shrek, do you think that's tacky?
Yeah.
Okay. Game of Thrones, do you think that's tacky?
No.
Disney?
Yeah.
No, I think that's a classic one. I think you do that really nice.
I was gonna say your invitation's going in the bin.
Chloe, leave the chat for a minute, please. I'm joking.
Okay then. All right, Chloe, would you say any themes were tacky?
Not at all. I love it, Pam. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, let's take it to a poll and see what you all thought. Would you have a movie themed wedding? Yes and no, 50%.
wow,
So that actually the pastry audience prefer more themed things apparently than your average man or woman who voted in that poll. So there we go then. 50-50. So whatever themed wedding you've got, you know, planned, I hope it goes well and I hope it doesn't land into the tacky pool. But yeah, okay then. So that's all of our topics this week. Now we're going to move on to the part of the show which is the hot seat. This is the section where you get to ask me actually this week anything that you want to ask. Keep it PG, otherwise I just won't answer the question. And it's just that simple. So without further ado, we'll go on to the hot seat. Okay, Chloe, you always come with lots of questions, so let's kick off with you.
Okay, Pan. Would you dump your boyfriend for £100 million?
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Just
No,
just
I
checking.
wouldn't. No, I think that I can make my own money in life, and he can too, and I think we'd be just fine. But obviously 100 million's very nice. But no, not in my current mindset. I don't think I would. Correct answer, I think.
Yeah.
Jess, next question.
So speaking of weddings, where is your dream honeymoon destination?
I'd like to go to a really, really luxury ski chalet. With like a fireplace, like literally in the middle of absolutely like nowhere, but with like a really fun bar that you can ski to and do a bit of après from like 2 till like 5, then get the last lift back and have like a really cozy dinner. And yeah, that would be my dream honeymoon destination.
Very gorgeous.
Thanks. Kate.
If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would you pick? So you and 3 other people.
Oh, that's very good. I would quite like to sit with the Queen. So I feel like you'd always be able to talk about it. You'd always be saying, oh, I'd be able to like meet the Queen. But I'd give her a grilling. I'd give her like a proper interview. Like I wouldn't be going there for like an afternoon tea or dinner. It'd be very much sort of like, tell me XYZ about this. Tell me about this. How did you feel about this? Because she keeps her opinions very much to herself. Who else would I like to sit with dinner with? Deborah James, who's sadly passed recently, to talk about her cancer journey. I think that would have been absolutely fascinating. She's got a book coming out as well, which I'll definitely read. But yeah, I'd like to sit with Deborah James. And who else would I like to sit with? And my great grandma, who passed when I was quite young, but I remember her really well, and I used to sing to her and stuff. And I think it would be really sweet to be able to sit with her at a dinner and talk about things and how far I've come and all of that. So yeah.
Oh my god, that was such good answer.
Yeah, good.
I would have picked just celebrities like I you really fought it, like.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's who I'd pick. But if it was just celebrities, maybe I would just give different answers. But yeah, Chloe, back to you now.
Snog, marry, avoid. You know I like my snog, marry, avoid ones. Harry Potter, Ian Bill, or Coldplay.
Oh my god, whole of Coldplay.
Sorry, snog, marry, avoid. Can you repeat them, please?
And then would you Harry Potter, Ian Bill out of EastEnders? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know.
Bald-headed bloke, and then Coldplay.
Okay, so I would avoid Ian Bill.
Yeah.
Not for me, I'm afraid. I would snog Coldplay. And I think I'd probably marry Harry Potter because they've got such a big franchise. And they could do magic with you, and you could like go to like different places, and like I think it'd be really fun to do magic with someone. And also like Coldplay, like Gwyneth Paltrow and stuff's like the ex, and like they've got kids and stuff, a lot of baggage. Whereas like Harry Potter, they haven't got like the children and the everything yet, so like the story is still yet to be determined.
She fought it through again. She even fought it through again.
Like just one person. I thought it was like 5 people.
Yeah, it is 5 people, and also you get 5 different kisses. So that's
I thought it was one person. Oh, I'm so confused.
No, it's not. You're thinking about Chris Martin.
Yeah.
That is Gwyneth Paltrow's ex.
Yeah.
So no. Jess.
So what would your death row meal be? Like a 3-course meal?
Oh, stop. Oh, okay. I think I start off with smoked salmon bellinis.
Nice.
That would kick things off, nice and light. Always reminds me of my mum's like parties when I was younger. She always used to go around with them, like very cute. I think I'd kick off with that. Then I think, oh no, it's all too much. I think I'd have like a sushi selection.
Nice.
So like lots of different types of sushi, because then you can really go for like crispy salmon rolls. You get a little bit of carb, a lot of soy, and then like you go through it all, some cucumber maki in there. And then I would finish with you're gonna think I'm really boring, but like a classic, really like high-end fruit salad.
Nice.
Oh
And then like green and black dollop of ice cream.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Oh my god. I would have just slapped a McDonald's and a Chinese on there.
No, because it's your last meal. You don't want to be feeling like really heavy and stuff.
Still would have had a kebab at McDonald's. Yeah.
I think that's what I'd go for. But I don't know. You asked me tomorrow or something. If you asked me when I was hungover, I think the answer would be very different.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Fine. Kate, is it your turn now?
Yeah, I believe so. So if you could create any law in the UK, what would you create? Which law? Is that hard?
Gosh, that is a really difficult one. Well, there was an upskirting law which went through, so I'd probably want to go down the similar kind of route. Obviously revenge porn and stuff like that is really important, but probably something surrounding women's rights is the route that I'd want to go down, to be honest. What law in particular I don't quite know yet. You'd have to give me a bit more time, but down women's rights and stuff like that is probably something I'd be willing to and wanting to address.
I'm voting for you. I'm voting for you. I'm doing it.
Not sure I'd win, Chloe. Not sure I'd win. Okay, Chloe, you've got the final one because you always come with the list.
All right. Would you date a male stripper if you was single? Would you go out with a male stripper?
Probably not, due to the fact that if that was the only thing that they did, like, what's the next thing? Like, where's your career path going? Like, are you going to be doing male stripping in 20 years' time? Like, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
Like, where do you intend to go with this? Because it's kind of got a ceiling to it. But I wouldn't say no to going like on a date and stuff with a male stripper. I don't think, I don't have anything against male strippers, but long term probably wouldn't work. But yeah, well, that rounds up our topics today. Thank you very much, girls, for all those questions. I feel grilled and I'm sweating. Yeah. As per, if you want to catch up with any of the hot topics, videos or highlights, you can go across to our Daily Star Twitter and have a look at them there. We tag all the girls. We also do highlight stories as well, daily, tagging the girls to the catch-up videos, so you can follow them on there too. They post some unreal pictures, so you can have a look there and see what they're up to, whether that be on a page 3 shoot or something else. They've got some great content, and thank you very much for tuning in, and we will catch you next week.
Thanks. Bye.